And I'm going to have all the fun Babcock University has to offer me. I'm going to have it. Hey guys, it's your favorite YouTuber again. My name is Oyintofe, oyintofeoduyingbo, and thank you for coming to watch this video. If you're a newcomer, you're very much welcome. Make yourself comfortable. Don't go anywhere. And if you're an OG, I like your type. Anyway, so this video is a highly requested video from my previous Babcock University videos. A lot of people have had this question to ask me. Tofe, how do you survive? My dear, it's by the grace of God and grace of God only. But then again, I have tips that I use to make sure that I'm surviving school. So if you think this video is going to be helpful to someone, your friend that's coming to Babcock University, someone that's struggling in Babcock University, send this video to them and be a good friend. Thank you. So let's get right into the video. So the first tip, my dears, is to be positive. So I know from the rules, from what to expect, from everything I've said concerning Babcock University, it might seem too rigid. It might seem like there's no fun in it. It might seem like you're going to be sad in this school. But if you're going in with the mindset that you're not going to have fun, you're not going to enjoy yourself, it's going to be a waste of time and everything like that, you'll be sad all the time. It's kind of something I tell myself every time. Look for the positive in everything. Be positive about everything. If you're looking for something, you will find it. If you're looking for only the fault of the school, you will find it. It is plenty, you will find it. If you're looking for only the positive in the school, you will find it. It is also plenty, you will find it. So choose what you want to be. Do you want to be negative about it? For those of you that have no option but to come to the school, you have to find a way to make yourself happy. So you have to be positive. I'm telling you, you'll be fine, because a lot of people have graduated, a lot of people are here, and a lot of people are enjoying and living their best life in the school. Set your goals. What do you really want to achieve in this school? Do you want to get a degree out of this? Do you want to get a very good degree out of this? And do you just want to breeze in, breeze out? Do you just want to have fun and go? Set your goals for yourself. The major goal everybody wants when entering Babcock University is to get a degree, a really good degree. So you can outline your goals, you can write them out if that works for you, or you can list them in your head. That's what I do. I did not write it out. I have what I want to achieve in Babcock University in my head. And knowing that these are my goals, this is what I want to achieve by the time I come out, it helps me to plan. It helps me in making my decisions. Before I do anything in that school, my dear, I think like 3 or 4 or 5 times before I do it, because I know anything I make, any decision I make in that school is going to affect my end game. It's going to either push me forward or draw me backward. Choose your friends wisely. Your friends in Babcock University make or break you. Like, a lot of people will be saying this, your parents will tell you choose your friends wisely. People that are in school will tell you choose your friends wisely, and that is because it is the truth. If you are rolling with the wrong set of people, your stay in Babcock University will be very difficult. So choose people who are focused like you are, people who have the same values like you do. When you find yourself surrounded by people who have the same values, have the same goals as you do, it's going to be very easy for you. You people will be able to motivate yourselves. You'll be able to help each other when someone else is down. Basically, you'll be able to be there for that person. The person will be able to be there for it. The person will be able to understand where you're coming from. Not that you'll be rolling with somebody that does not care about their education, and you'll be expecting to do very well in school and everything. There are some people that they can roll with anybody, and nothing is going to change. They are going to find their way out of the place. They're rolling with the wrong set of people. You just find out that even if you are not doing anything bad, even if you are not doing the bad things they are doing and everything like that, you find out that they'll just be lumping all of you together. They'll be carrying all of you together. If they are describing them, they'll describe you. Choose people who would motivate you, people who you aspire to be, like in terms of your values and your goals. If they don't have the same values and goals as you do, make sure that their values and goals are higher than your own. Like, basically, people you aspire to be. Hang around with people you aspire to be. Find out that when you have this kind of people in your life, things become easier. That's just the truth. For example, now I might have an assignment I'm not good at, and because I have friends that are good at that, because I have friends that have the same goal, that know that at the end of the day you have to do the assignment. Those people will motivate you. They will make sure you understand that you cannot just do anyhow and get anyhow. Not people that are always realizing negative, not people that are always nonchalant about their education, and then people who are also fun. If you're just hanging out with people that are just, it's only book, my dear, choose people that also you have fun with. There are people that are fun and still care about their education, so learn to choose those kind of people. You hang around them, they always make you laugh. When you find out that you're laughing all the time, stress is being relieved. You find out that you're not as stressed as you should be, as other people would be. So choose people that will make you laugh, people that will make you happy. Have a social life. It's not good to be somewhere, and I thought that when I entered uni, that was kind of my mindset. I didn't think I really needed a social life there because of the kind of person I am. But I realized that I was just sad all the time. So I started having a social life. I started having friends I'll hang around with, people I'll go to their room, talk to. Like my first semester, I think the only friends I had were my roommates. Those were basically the only friends I had. I was always walking alone to class, always walking alone back from class to the cafeteria and everything. But later on, I realized that I was just sad anyhow. I was just feeling unmotivated. So I had people that when I go to their room, I would laugh. If we are doing assignments, we are laughing. We are reading for tests, we are laughing, we are joking, we are just having fun. This takes me to my fourth one year. You came for education, yes, and you also are to have a social life. Learn how to balance it out. If your social life is encroaching on the time you're supposed to be reading, cut it out. Have the time you spend reading, have the time you spend with your friends. It's not every time that they should be seeing you outside. It's not every time that you'll be outside till 9:45 p.m. I think that's what the curfew is now. It's not every time that you should be gallivanting around the whole Babcock University with somebody. Social life is important, but education is important. So have the time. Have specific times. You can say it's just on weekends that you go out and hang out with friends. You can say it's specific days of the week, maybe when you do not have 7 a.m. the next day, that you hang out with friends. But let it not be all the time that you're hanging out with friends and you're neglecting your education, the educational aspect. I mentioned that you should separate your educational life from your social life. You can merge it if you want to in a certain ways by having people who are in your social circle also be in your educational circle. I think that's correct. But my fifth tip is to focus on those goals, my dear. And I said it's the first goal you should have is to graduate with a very good degree, and you can do this by setting a timetable when you want to read, when you want to revise, when you basically just want to gather information. When I started taking it serious, I actually had a timetable. I found out that I was understanding better and also reading every day. It helps in the long run. I did not have to read too much right before my exam. I found myself being able to understand the courses I was doing better. That's reading every day. Especially this last semester, I did maybe not all the time I focused on it, but it was it became something that I had to start doing, and I could see the result of it. If you can do that, read every day. If not every day, read every week. The final aspect is make the most out of it. It is the 4, 5, 6 years you spend in Babcock University is a chance for you to meet new people, mingle with new people, get new opportunities that you might not get anywhere else. Take it. Get to meet people of different backgrounds. You get to meet people of different home trainings and stuff like that, and sometimes it might turn out bad and sometimes it might turn out good. For me, for the most part, it has turned out good. You're able to see how some people think, you're able to see how people react to certain situations, so it makes you ready for other people you're going to meet in the future. Making the best out of it could also mean having the most fun you can get. The day that I sat down and I thought about the fact that by the time I leave university, maybe after I do my master's, I'm going to be expected to be an adult. I'm going to be expected to earn my own living. I'm going to be expected to make decisions for myself. I realized that I'm not going to sit down and mope about the fact that I'm in Babcock University. And I'm going to have all the fun Babcock University has to offer me. I'm going to have it inside it. Because there, Especially in Nigeria, life outside school, you might think school is not rosy, it's not everything. Life outside school, where you have to actually make the decision for yourself, you have to choose how much. Hey God, you have to earn money for yourself. They're not giving you pocket money anymore. Make the most out of it to enjoy yourself to the fullest. If it's going for the fairs, going for the freshers, whatever, if it is basically having fun, being crazy in a way that they will not expect you from the school, my dear, do it. Have fun. Make it your mission to have fun alongside your education. I'll keep repeating that your education is your priority, but fun should also be your priority. Do not be someone that is just focused on school. In quotes, it's not me that said it though. It's me that said it, but I'm hoping I can, maybe I'm talking, understand what I'm saying. You find opportunities, take it, as far as it will not hinder you graduating and it wouldn't hinder yourself. It's something that when your children are talking to you, mommy, how was uni? You can tell the person, oh, this is what happened in uni. I had fun. It's something, there's some things that when I think about it, like now, there are just some instances that are coming to my head and I'm just smiling because I was happy during those times. Like I found a way to make myself happy. And it's stories I would like to tell my children, stories I would like to tell my friends. Me and my friend did this. Me and my friend did this when this lecturer said it. Me and my friend did it. Like catch cruise. Basically, enjoy yourself. So now I've shared with you the 6 tips that have helped me survive in school. Now I'm going to share with you some things my friends, people I have asked, have said you should do if you want to survive in Babcock University. So I'm going to read it out to you now. So the first one says, keep a level head. Don't overwork yourself. Take a break once in a while. Have something you can use as a reset to calm yourself when things get too stressful, like a sport or a place or something. Dorcas with sense. Don't argue with SOP unless it is obviously their fault. If not, just apologize and go. It is not prideful to go home for a semester because of something small. Respect the CCTV. You never know which is working and which isn't. Budget yourself. Find good friends you can trust and use study groups. They help. So this person basically has said much more than I have even said in this whole video. Take a break, like learn to take a break. When you feel overwhelmed, learn to take a break. Overworking yourself more will just make you to break down at a certain point, and you cannot move forward when you've broken down, to be honest. And to distress yourself, like the person mentioned, for me, something my friend made me do was get myself involved in sports. So now I play handball, and every Sunday when I go, I find out that I relieve a lot of stress when I go and play, and I come back and I sleep. I wake up. I'm waking up with, I will not say more insight, but when I'm waking up, I am more ready to tackle another issue I have. Maybe if it's an assignment or it's a test or something, to read for a test. It makes it easier for me to read and understand. But Dorcasing in sense means don't do something that will get you inside trouble. You can control yourself. Have self-control is a big thing in that school. Have self-control. It's not everything you have to do. So when you Dorcas beats sense. There's nothing wrong in getting to know someone, in walking around somewhere. If you know there are some prohibited places that they said don't go, especially dark places, don't go there, because they don't want to hear what's your own side of the story. Anything they see, they carry you and they go. And like he said, it doesn't make sense for you to go home for a semester or a year over something that is so small. People keep forgetting that 4 years would go by kind of fast. I remember that I entered school 2018, August 22nd, and now I am in my final year. Like when my friends and I were discussing, we're like, time went by really fast. Like it went by fast. So you just have to control yourself. It's not even like you're staying there for a whole year. You're going home for about 6 months in the whole year. So that 6 months, you can do anything you want to do. But when you're in school, use your sense. Respect CCTV, my dear. Don't say that those things are not working. They are working, my dear. Somebody said that if red light is not showing, it's not working. Don't try your luck. Just do and go. Don't do anything you wouldn't want them to catch you doing, because those CCTVs are what they've used to catch a lot of people. Budget yourself. That was something I didn't mention. Budget yourself. Do not overspend. See, most of the time in that school you do not have a business you're doing. You're relying majorly on what they're sending you. Budget yourself. Do not overspend. If you feel like you're hanging around people that spend a lot, you can gently excuse yourself. If you can't explain yourself to them, excuse yourself. Find good friends you can trust and use study groups. Yeah, I joined a study group, and questions I have I could not ask, I asked those people that are in the study group, and they've helped me a lot because they will be able to explain to you more. Obey the damn rules, you will not die. Another person said patience, which is a very, very key thing you need to have. Patience. I feel like Babcock University has helped me with my patience level, because some people will just be irritating you front, back, right, center, left, everything. People will be irritating you. That's the truth. People, I don't know that is their mission, no, I don't know, but like there are people that are there that would irritate you, like irritate. I don't know how to talk more than that, but patience with them. All the gaga is for yourself at home, not in that school. Especially when it comes to the staff, whether it's the SOPs, the porters, your lecturers, anybody in that school that is in a position of power. Obey. I'm not saying you should be a dundee, you should not know your rights. That's what the handbook is for. You know your rights, but make sure if you are defending yourself, you know that you are right, and it goes along with the handbook when you're defending yourself, because that's basically the law in the school. If it's not going along with what they are saying in the handbook in the school, and you are talking anyhow, they'll frustrate you. They say they'll just dash you 1 year, 1 semester. So mind yourself. Be patient of community service. Be patient with the staff and everybody. Your days are numbered, which is the truth. The day you matriculate is the day they tell you your graduation date. Somebody said mind your business. My dear, it's not everybody's business you put your nose into. It's not everybody's wahala gist you carry or you listen to, because the gist can land you in trouble. So mind your business. Focus on yourself. Make friends that share the same goal as you. Same thing I said. Do whatever the school expects of you and live in peace. If it is church, like church is always a big issue for a lot of people, because to be honest, the number of times they say we should go to church is a lot. It is 45 minutes, at most 3 hours, 45 to 3 hours. That is not too long for you to just sit. For me, it's another opportunity to rest. You've been moving up and down all the while. Now it's just time for you to just rest. Just sit down, listen to what they have to say, and go. Community service. People think community service is just there. Community service is just there. The time you're supposed to spend resting and you spend that doing community service, it drains you. That is manual labor. And then the final person says, just mind your business and have a small circle. Actually, true. Having a small circle helps a lot. You find out that when you have a small circle, your gist will not spread too much. It won't go around. Also, your small circle is usually people that have the same values and goals as you do. So everybody's just focusing in your circle. Everybody's trying to help each other graduate. Knowing too many people, you have too many engagements with too many people. You will go and see this one in their room. Basically, just having a small circle means less engagement. Or be crazy and let practically everyone like you. I promise you, it's also the best. You can have friends, but have friends like you can know everybody, you can talk to everybody, you can relate with everybody, but leave good impressions with them. Let them have good impressions of you, and still maintain your small circle, basically. And also, not there to talk your opinion. Be quiet in class. Lecturer know they stress quiet students. The truth, be very quiet. Okay, I wouldn't say if your personality is somebody that talks a lot, that is open, you can't do that. But being quiet, that you can do no wrong with being quiet, to be honest. Of course, there are perks in talk. There are perks when you talk in class. There are perks when you talk to people. But being quiet, people don't know you're there. You just breathe in, breathe out, and everything soft, everything sets. So this is the end. This is the end of this video. I hope these tips have helped you. I got people to talk about their experience and their tips in surviving, because so it's not seem like it's just me that is talking or something. These people have either graduated or they're in their final year. Most of the people that spoke, and this is what has helped them so far. So you can use these tips and you'll be fine. Like, final words of encouragement, you will be fine. It's not a dead school. The truth, I don't know, some people might argue with me and say it is, but for me, it is not a dead school. If you look for fun, if you look for the positives in it, you will find it. You'll enjoy yourself. So with these few tips of mine, the 6 of them, and the experiences of my friends, of people who have spoken, you're good to go. you'll be fine. So I hope these tips have helped you. If there's anything that spoke to you in this video, you can put it down in the comments section, in the comments. If you have any tips to share with these people, you can put it down there. You don't necessarily have to be a Babcock student to write it in the comments, but if you have anything to share, people coming into school or people that are finding it difficult while in school, please share it. It's very helpful. So thank you if you've watched this far. The keyword is enjoyment. Let's use enjoyment. The keyword is enjoyment. So if you have come this far, if you have watched to the end, write enjoyment in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. I love you. It's your favorite YouTuber here. Bye.